What's up, YouTube? It's Kazaya again. I made another video, but it was too long, so they wouldn't let me post it. Even after all that upload, they wouldn't even let me edit it and take something out and whatever. So I decided to try it again. So first off, I don't think I've made a video with my hair cut or with my hair showing because my hair's been cut for a while. I'm actually trying to see how long it grows by the time I get out of nursing school. I know it's been a while. For the other video, I had made a list because my videos are pretty sporadic. So I'm going to try to internally, mentally remember, you know, the order in which I wanted to talk. So let me get off the hair and talk about nursing, because this is not a hair channel, it's a nursing channel. I am taking 3 classes, and I initially was taking 5 classes, but now I'm taking 3. Side note, if you hear some popping, I'm making dinner for me and my husband, and I figured I could try to rush and make this video while it's cooking. And so, nevertheless, what was I saying? Oh, I was originally taking 5 classes, but I figured that 5 was a bit much. So I reduced it to 3 classes, not 2, but 3 classes. So I'm taking nutrition for the LVN program and A&P for the LVN program, and I'm taking a psych, human growth and development for the RN program, which I plan on bridging into eventually. I had my first test in anatomy and physiology, and although I didn't get the 100 that I so desired, I got a, can you see that? 93. That's a 93. So I'm really excited about that. I just took another test in A&P this past Tuesday, and this coming Tuesday I'll get the results of that. So hopefully that'll be good. A couple of the things that I've been doing, I've been making flashcards, because my thought is that you have to process it in your brain several times in order to make a flashcard. If you make it, don't buy them, because it's not the same as making it. Or if you buy them, redo it yourself. The 3x5 flashcards at Walmart, wow, 300. $1.24. So it's not that expensive. And I got a marker set, Crazy Art, for 79 cents. Get that. It must have been on sale because it said $2. But it rounded up for 79 cents. I wasn't going to tell nobody. So for this test that I just took, the thought process behind making the flashcards is that the teacher lectures, and you get the information there, you take notes, you get your main points from that, and then you write it on the flashcard. Right? Write it on the flashcard. Write the word on the flashcard. Or you write, yeah, well, for A&P it's just really words. So you write the word on the flashcard, and then you go through and you write what it means. Or you write the other word for it. You can look at it frontwards or backwards, it doesn't really matter. And you process it 3 times, at least 3 times, maybe 4, depending on what you do. Yeah. And you get what you think it is out of it, or an easy way for you to remember or understand. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, this one helped me a lot. I know all those bones by heart. If you ask me, I can tell you every last one of them. Let's see. The next thing I wanted to talk about was an experience that I had. You know, I'm big on experiences. So I had an experience with a lady. I was telling her, oh yeah, I went to nursing school, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, oh yeah, that's great. I was in a public place. And so she's like, talk to Sue. She's a real nurse. Talk to Mary. She's a real nurse. Talk to Jasmine. She's a real nurse. And now, a few of the people that she named, I knew they were nurses. But a few people she didn't name, and I knew they were LVNs. The ones she named were RNs. So the LVNs she didn't name, and I didn't want to impute bad motives, so I asked her, what do you mean by they're a real nurse? And she's like, oh, this one and that one, they're LVNs, but they're not real nurses. Those are RNs, they're real nurses. First of all, millions of people entrust their parents, the parents that have raised them from infancy upward to the care of LVNs. That's number one. Number two, an LVN may save your life one day. True enough, they may not be able to administer drugs intravenously, but they may save your life. I actually worked in a nursing home as a CNA, and the LVNs inside, there was an accident outside the nursing home, and the LVNs inside ran out, dragged the people out of the car that a few minutes later blew up, and saved 2 of them out of 4. So I'm thinking that, without those LVNs, 4 people would have been dead instead of 2. So an LVN may save your life one day. Not to mention the fact that LVNs in Illinois, I don't know what they do in Texas, but in Illinois, the starting rate for an LVN is $21 an hour. In a nursing home, in Union, $23. So I'm thinking that secretaries don't make that much, receptionists don't make that much, customer service reps don't make that much. And when I asked this lady what she did, she told me, oh, I like to keep my business to myself. Sounds like you're working at Walmart overnight, sister. Not to say there's anything wrong with working at Walmart overnight, but if you work at Walmart overnight, I'm going to need you not to be trying to downplay somebody else's profession, their career, because these are licensed people who carry licenses in whatever state or multiple states. So don't ever let anybody tell you that an LVN or an LPN isn't a real nurse. They definitely are. That's my beat. It's been about 8 minutes. That means that it's time for me to go. Okay, one last thing. You're always going to have somebody to tell you that what you're doing isn't good enough. You can go to school for LVN, that's not good enough. You go to school for LPN RN, that's not good enough. You need a BSN. Okay, you go to school for a BSN, oh, that's not good enough. You need a master's. Oh, okay. So you go to school for a master's. Oh, that's not good enough. You need a doctorate. Okay, so you go to school for that. And then they turn around and say, oh, well, if you were going to go to school to do all that, well, why didn't you just go to school to be a physician? See? So get into the habit right now of defending what you decide, what you want to do, because ultimately, that's what's important. You have to live with it. Boom. Okay, that's it. Bye. Again, I thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them on the bottom of the side or wherever the box is, and I will definitely try to get back to you, although I am pretty swamped with these 3 classes over this short summer term. But I am truly looking forward to the nursing program. So, again, thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye. Oh, and remember, sub me if you love me.